Squad, welcome back to Inhale Games HQ. Today we're going to be talking about Season 11. We'll touch on Ashe and her abilities, the new weapon and battle pass, but I'm most excited to adventure to an IMC research base off the seas of Gia, a new planet and the fourth map to Apex Legends, Stormpoint. 15% larger than any map before it, with points of interest like the barometer, which is a tool to measure the air, this giant research facility smack in the middle of the map, and with all this electricity in the air, I'm curious what they're really studying and what this means for the lore, but I digress. With the lack of redeploy balloons and the implementation of these gravity cannons, yes, that's right squad, gravity cannons, we can yeet ourselves to some of the craziest places and some of the highest ever points of interest to reach the Apex games, like the lightning rod. Or maybe you want to play around in a giant treehouse. Checkpoint has you covered with this awesome looking drop zone in the middle of the forest. Or maybe you just want to take the longest zip to exist in an Apex map yet. So you dive to the command center and you go for a swing with 17 named locations and a bunch of smaller camps as we traverse this beautiful map. Squad, no matter what you're doing here, whether you're slaying baddies or having fun, there's something here for everyone. I'm really looking forward to diving in and slaying it. But beware the wildlife. Spiders! Flyers and prowlers roam the map, with static nests as you see here marked hostile. If you're not a fan of spiders like me, might actually change the way you rotate the map. That said, if you have no fear and you tackle these nests, they do have some benefits. So they will actually increase your Evo shield slowly. They will also drop smart loot, similar to Lifeline in that if you're missing, say, a barrel stave or you need some meds, it'll drop that for you. And clearing of the whole nest will actually provide your whole team with a bunch of crafting materials. So this has the potential to really change the game. Say if you need the bruiser from the crafter, you go take on a nest, and doing all that instead of third-partying every fight, or so claims the intention here, is this is going to minimalize the third parties. We're really going to have to see how this plays out. I hope we don't just get third-partied while trying to deal with spiders, because that's just going to not be ideal for me. But we'll have to see how this plays. Also, lots of potential here, and I'm excited to just traverse the map, explore the wildlife, and see what else Stormpoint has to offer us. Squad, I did say we would touch base on Ashe and her abilities, also the battle pass. I'm not going to go through everything, but squad, you know we got some limited time rewards, some nice cosmetics, some challenges, some new things to do. We're going to be looking fresh here. It's a new season. We're on vacation. We're headed to Stormpoint. We're going to be dropping hot, slaying spiders, and picking up the new SMG, squad, the new weapon, the car, being able to use both heavy and light ammo here, as you see. This weapon is definitely going to be one to pick up off the rip and implement into your loadouts, maybe with snipers and shotties, or just another light and or heavy weapon. We're going to be covering all the additional changes on the weapon side and legend side. All the patch notes, once they drop, will be covered. So if you're intrigued by all the behind the scenes changes that do happen with these season updates, definitely feel free to stay tuned to the channel, drop some love, hit the subscribe button, and we'll get you some more intel ASAP, squad. But before I leave you, we will touch base on Ashe, the new legend to join us in the Apex games this season. Another robot for the robot squad. Formerly known as Dr. Ashley Reed, when she died in the explosion, her brain was saved in a simulacrum shell, but in the process and the trauma of her death, her personality was fractured, and Ashe was born embodying the cold, perfectionist, power-hungry side of Dr. Reed, and she's joined the games to prove that she is the best. So let's check in with her abilities, starting with the tactical ability, Arc Snare. We get to throw a spinning snare that damages and tethers an enemy to it if they get too close. We've seen this in the trailer and I'm definitely excited to use it. Moving on to her passive ability, Marked for Death. Ash's map shows the location of recent death boxes and marks surviving attackers. Only the death box locations will be shown on her whole map. She'll actually have to go up and scan the death box to then get the location of the survivors or the team that killed, the team of the death box she scanned. So keep that in mind, but I still think she's going to be very powerful and teams are going to use her to jump from one team to the next. Moving on to her ultimate though, Phase Breach, you get to tear open a one-way portal to a targeted location. So again, as we've seen in the trailer, absolutely obliterating her enemies with the Phase Breach and the power of this sword. Definitely looking forward to trying out this legend when the season drops. Let me know if you are as well. But like I said, most excited for Stormpoint. As always, squad, any intel down below is much appreciated. I'm going to leave you now with one of the craziest Shadow Royale games I ever did win. What a clutch by Fave as the last living survivor. I look forward to catching some games and seeing you in the next one. Stay safe, stay gaming. We'll see you in Stormpoint. COMMsOUT. She's up on ping, toward ping on your right.
Okay.
Up on the hill. Stay inside, I'm coming back in. She might try to go for the res.
She's getting res. She's getting res.
Go for it.
That's 2 knocks. That's his horizon. Rev is still up. No, I just knocked him. She just went up on
horizon.
roof.
I'm chasing below her. She landed. Hit her once. Twice. 3 times. 50 health. 50 health horizon. Let's go!
Let's get it!